Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Making You Think here, and if I sound different, it's because I don't know what the heck happened, but like my microphone is not working the same as always. I'm still talking and stuff, of course, through it, but it's not like working properly. Like I have to keep it like almost not a foot, but like half a foot away from me. So you can still hear me, but it's not as good. But I just want to let you guys know that, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't had I didn't have video on Thursday. So here we go. We're gonna be playing BF3 beta, of course, Battlefield 3 beta, and we're just gonna overview this whole thing. You know, talk about the typical thoughts, and everyone else has done it already, but who cares? We're gonna make this a little different and maybe even give some tips. So overall, if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. And I know what you guys are thinking. It's only a beta. That's why you have betas. You gotta fix the problems. Blah blah blah. I already know people. If like that's kind of one thing I feel bad about for all the YouTubers right now. If they say one problem about the game right now, these people will literally rage out at them and say, "Hey man, this is only a beta, and that's why they have betas." But in my opinion, the beta should have been a little bit earlier, because 2 weeks, it ends 2 weeks before the game comes out, and the games are already packaged and stuff. But I'm pretty sure they'll have updates for the game. But like, yeah, but like besides that, just wanted to point that out to you guys. So how I feel about it, like I said, 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, decent, not as bad as I thought it would be. Yes, I've played Bad Company 2 before, so don't say that I've never played a Battlefield in my life, because I have. And right here, I'm on the Russians, using the 8. All the guns are the same on the Russians. They're all the same 74Ms. That's the only thing I really don't like about the Russians, like what they did on this game for them, because it's just like the same guns, you know. It's not variety unless you unlock more weapons, like the 870 MS, which I do have, but I don't think I use it in here. Unless I do, I forget. It's a long game, so yeah. And of course, the gameplay itself can be pretty. It depends what kind of teammates you have. Like you will have if you have competitive teammates, then everyone's gonna be into it, of course. But if you're just gonna go in there to, like, you know, just play, then it's still pretty fun. Not too shabby, not too bad, you know. So yeah. Also, I fear that they should add another map, because I mean, yes, the matches are long, but betas need to at least have 2 maps the least. One map is a little too far, so yeah. That's why I feel like they should at least add one more map, but it's not really too big of a deal, because like they're gonna have all the maps when the game comes out. But to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm gonna get the game yet or not, because I want to save my money for other stuff. But I don't know. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. But anyway, going back to the gameplay. So yeah, basically the Russian side is all the same guns and stuff. Thing I really like about this game, though, I would have to say, is selective fire, because the only way I can do good on the Russians is like right there. Like if I use my AK with selective fire, because it's more accurate. It's inaccurate enough being automatic unless you're up close, and sometimes it's more recommended if you hip fire your automatics, because sometimes the oh, excuse me, right there, that was too many but the enemies sometimes move around too much, so like you need to hip fire, blind fire, whatever you want to call it. You need to do that every now and then during a game you'll be in. So Yeah, it's just a tip for you guys. And some people, I heard that there's like a group of people complaining about the proning. Proning is, it's in every, not, I don't want to say every shooter, but it's in mostly most shooters. But really, like, I don't see who would complain. Like, for example, Biohunter in his commentary mentioned that people were complaining about the prones, just like I said right now, even though he told me that fact. And he said that, like, PC people are feeling like, oh yeah, just because you can prone, what is this, Call of Duty now? And then there's always that small group of PC haters, and yes, I'm probably going to get a couple haters just because I said that. I don't mean to start any wars on this video, just letting you guys know. But going back to the proning thing, I really don't see anything wrong with proning. I mean, everyone's going to actually do that in war. What? Like, we're going to stand up all the time, get ourselves shot? Like, really? I mean, this game doesn't have to be 100% realistic, but I mean, this game tries hard to be realistic, so I mean, I guess you gotta give it credit for that. And I really don't like this AKS-74U with the red dot, because the reticle on it is just not that good. I don't know, I can't aim with it. I don't know, it's just the Russians. They don't have the good guns. Like, they're just not too good of guns. But the American side now. Time to move on to the American side. The American side is the best side you'll get on. You got the M16A3. I don't know why, but you got the M4. You got the SAW when you unlock it, and you got the I forget what the M10 mod or something like that. I already know I'm off. Yeah. Correct me though. And you're always gonna do beast on that side. My M4, I'll probably try to make one more video when I'm on the American side, but basically those are your best bets, because you can upgrade those pretty fast, such as my M4 already has a laser sight and a reflex sight, aka a red dot. And I don't know, the only thing too I feel they should fix is the red dot sights are a little too small, because when I'm using it on the M4, sometimes this is just my opinion, I feel like more like I'm still using the iron sight rather than the red dot, because the red dot is barely noticeable. But I mean, that's something I can always ignore, you know. So yeah, that's basically the American side's just basically the same thing. I mean, it's just that you got better guns and everything. But they're adding more, because now, and it doesn't like always end at the subway. Like, now you go outside if the game lasts quite a while. So I can see that before the beta ends, they're probably gonna add the most they can. And also too, in case you guys didn't know, you can unlock everything in the game if you really play this game like 24/7 until the beta ends. And none of the unlockables are restricted. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but for other people, not really for me, because I know I'm not even gonna get to the highest rank at all on this game. Oh, well, beta wise, but like, because like I don't know if I'm gonna get the game yet. But going back to the unlockables, you know, your unlockables are like the same as any other shooter: sights, laser sights, grips, bipods. That's pretty much all I've seen right now. Oh, and I've also seen you can get flashlights under your pistol, which is pretty cool. And the guns, like the pistols wise, I know we've talked about rifles, but pistol wise, the pistols aren't too bad. Like, once you get the Glock 17, it should you should have a good combination. So yeah, right here, I think I pick up the M16 holographic sight, but yeah, once you get the Glock 17, you'll see how good the pistols are in this game, which is, I guess, what I like. The pistols are balanced powered. But overall, like, would I say this game is balanced? Yeah, it's pretty good, not too bad, you know. Overall, 8 out of 10, like I said. And those are basically my thoughts. Maybe gave you guys some tips, informed you on this game, even though you probably know a lot about it. But yeah. So this game is gonna come to an end. My team ended up winning. I didn't get to film the end because these matches are long. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys probably in battle.